What's up guys, and welcome to another FIFA 19 Pro Clubs video. Today on this video, I'm going to be giving you guys the best chem build you could use right now on FIFA 19, as well as tips and tricks for the position. But before we jump into this video, I want to give a big shout out to everyone that's supporting the channel. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe for more Pro Clubs content. As well as don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and any other build you guys want me to do, or anything related to Pro Clubs you want me to make a video of, put it in the comment section below. I will be responding and checking every single comment. But nonetheless, let's jump right into this video. As you guys can see here on the screen, I am using a 5'10", 149 pounds build for a cam. Now, this is the same exact build I had last year as a best cam build. And I'm going to give you guys a bit more tip to use with this build. Now, again, this is something I said on my best striker build. There is not a build that's going to work for everyone. This build is something I use, and I found it very, very overpowered and very, very useful for a cam position. So I think it will work for a lot of people. But if it does not work for you because you play shorter, I'm going to give you guys a tip of how to play shorter as a cam, and also a build of how to play taller as a cam. This right here, going to midfielder, center attack, and midfielder, and then playing 5'10", 149 is a very, very, very good build. Now, some people might not be used to playing that short. So you can go to the 6 foot and play 149 like a striker build from last year, which pretty much you're gaining strength. But some people like being that a little bit taller to kind of beat to body people off the ball a little, which in FIFA 19 I can see that being more effective as well, because strength is a factor on FIFA 19. On 18 it wasn't as much, but on FIFA 19 is definitely a factor. But 5'10", 149 in my opinion is the best build right now. But if you're not even, if this doesn't fit your play style, you can also go 5'8" if you play a bit shorter. You used to play with a small player, and this player will actually have more agility, more pace to kind of move around, but you will not have much strength. So that's why I go in between those two. We'll have 5'10", 149. But again, you have the choice of going 5'8", 5'10", or 6 foot. Those three right there would be very overpowered. For me, I'm going 5'10", 149 when I play this position. And guys, please keep in mind that when you play, on my previous video that I explained how to get maxed overall, if you guys didn't check out that video, I'll put the link up here for you guys to go check out, because for a fact is I explained how you can grow your player, and to grow your player in midfield, you have to play midfield. You can't play striker and expect your player to be maxed out in midfield. So that's why my cam, actually I'm 90 overall right now with 200 and I don't know how many games I have, but 200 and something games. But you need to play midfield to be able to have your passing maxed out. If you play striker, you need to play striker to have your shooting attributes maxed out. And the same thing with defending. If you're a defender, you need to play defense to be able to max out your stats in defense. So keep that in mind. So in terms of traits, what you should use for your physical, I wouldn't use anything really. 5'10", you only have 59 strength, so really putting the 5 on, you're really not going anywhere. You're only going 64, so there's really nothing there to use. If you play any as a cam, maybe you want to put your stamina. I probably said this wrong, and people was laughing at me for that. But you probably want to put that on if you play any, because the any stamina issue is still in the game. So keep that in mind. Defense, I wouldn't put anything, because it's just there's nothing there that's gonna help you. Dribbling, I put everything on because it's gonna be very useful. I actually do skill moves, so I'm actually gonna put skill moves on. If you do not do skill moves, again, like I said in my previous videos I do for best builds, don't use skill moves. If you're not gonna be using skill moves, don't use skill moves. You don't have to be a cam that dribbles and do fancy dribbling moves to get past players. But if you're a player that you're more of a player that's just gonna get the ball and pass it to your strikers, then don't put it on. But if you're a player that needs to create space for your attack and create more chances, then put your dribbling, put your skill moves on. If you don't know how to do skill moves, then there's no point of you putting it on. You could use this for another a different attribute, I guess. So but me, I do, so I'll leave it on. But again, that is your choice. It's the best build you could use, but again, I'm giving you guys the best tips and tricks to use for yourself. It's not gonna work for every single person if I just put a build out there. For passing, that you're mainly you're a midfielder, so you're gonna be passing a lot. As you guys can see here again, what I was explaining about, you guys can see, because I play striker a lot, my passing is actually not maxed out. And it's crazy that my passing, even though it's not maxed out, my short pass is at 94, my long pass is at 91, And my curve, it's actually bigger than last year, even at minimum game. Last year, my curve as a cam was only 91. This year, it's 94 already. So that means from outside the box, any finesse shot I do outside the box or free kicks I have, it's most likely going to go in if I put the timing on the shot perfectly and actually the accuracy on it. So the curve on this is going to be crazy. So 94 curve already with only 200 and something games. That's going to be insane. I have 94 passing, short passing, which that's crazy. 85 plus, you're already elite passing, and now you have 91 long pass. You can pretty much switch the ball all you want. The giant throwing I wouldn't put as a cam. It's something more for a left back or right back. And then the free kick set piece specialist. This is something where you could use if you don't do skill moves. What this does actually, the tip and trick for this one is what it does is when you're taking a corner kick. Usually when you're taking a corner kick, if you don't have this on, you would have to move the arrow. You have to move the little circle on the ground to cross. If you have this on, it will lock onto place. So whatever you move, it will actually stay there. But if you don't have it on, it's gonna be like it will be like it's vibrating. So if you guys know what I mean, if you guys don't, let me know in the comment. I will answer that for you guys. For shooting, I would put your finishing. My finishing is 90 already, so anything above 85 as a cam, you will be very deadly in the box. 85 finishing, you'll be actually very, very effective. But I have 90, so that's pretty OP. Shot power is already 93, and it will still be able to. It will still go up. And again, my long shot is 96, and it'll still going up. So 96 long shot, 94 curve. That is insane. You're gonna be scoring outside the box shots for days, especially finesse timed finishing. Which I will be doing a tutorial on finishing, so you guys will know all that as well. Make sure you put your weak foot on, because your weak foot on FIFA 19 is very important, as well as FIFA 18. But FIFA 19 is even more crucial because you're going to be doing passing with your weak foot, and if you have 3 stars, a lot of those passes will be off balance. Now I use the one header here because I'm 5'10", so maybe sometimes if I'm in the box or I want to be able to win those, I can. But again, if you don't, if you want to put it somewhere else, you could just do that. But I just put it there. And then free kick accuracy, anything above 80, you will be able to score the free kick. So I see some people that go put all their free kicks on, which you have 96 splits, which is insane. Like, it's cool. But anything above 85, actually, you should be able to score those consistently. So that's why I've just put this one on to get the +2 to get 86, and then use the other one on the header. And of course, pace, use everything. Now, my pace is maxed out currently. I have 89 pace for a cam, and that's actually not bad at all. A cam, you're not running as much, but if you're a cam that comes back and defend a lot, then this is definitely something you could use for your advantage. Now, tips and tricks that I can give you guys for the cam position. When you're playing cam, there is a couple of ways that people play cam. Some cams just stay in the middle of the field. I prefer my cam when I'm playing as striker to stay in the middle of the field and distribute the ball, play 1-2s with the 2 strikers. If you play with 2 strikers, playing 1-2s with the strikers will make it very easy for your strikers to score, as well as you to get an assist. And this FIFA through balls are very, very OP, so putting those through balls in for your strikers will be the easiest way for you to get assist. But be good as a cam in terms of like dribbling as well. Sometimes you need to dribble to be able to open up space. Now, that doesn't mean do skill moves, but that means more of, dribble with the left stick and create space. If you're playing 2-man clubs, which small clubs, a lot of the times as a cam, you might have to go all the way back and get the ball and build the attack. But again, if you're playing with, let's say, 11v11, that's where you gotta sit in the middle. As a cam, sometimes I don't understand. Some cams go out to the wings, and there's no one in the middle because the striker is gonna be up top. So if you're a cam, please, I would slightly suggest if you play cam, try to stay in the middle of the park, or in the middle of the pitch to kind of, that's where your focus is. That's where you would be best. And if you practice that, you will be even more effective for strikers. Your strikers, if you're playing 2 strikers, your strikers can go to the left wing and right wing to get the ball up to the computer, or even your 11v11 club. But as a cam, my most important tip I can give someone is to stay in the middle of the park. You are the center of the attack. So if you move to the wing, there's no one that's in the middle for you to kind of create the attack with, other than someone as a striker dropping back. Instead of you staying in the middle and having that striker go out, pull up the ball, and then you can do 1-2s with the strikers and score goals that way. Those are just my most the easiest tips I can give you guys to use as a cam. Playing in the center of the park as a cam is very, very important. It depends on what you're playing, but I would highly suggest as a cam, stay in the middle of the park. You are the focus of the attack. So the ball will be going to you and going through you as much as possible. And try to put the cam through, the strikers through as much as possible, especially with through balls. L1 triangles as well, or on Xbox LB. Y is actually very overpowered on FIFA 19, so use that as much as you can. But again, guys, this is the best build for me, in my opinion. Again, if you don't like playing tall and if you don't like playing that tall and you want to play shorter, you can go 5'8". But if you want to play taller, you can go 6 foot and keep the same weight. The weight is still OP as of last year. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys enjoy it, don't forget to give us a big thumbs up. And also, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe for more Pro Clips content. And we'll catch you guys later. Peace.